Hi, I'm Jeremy. I play guitar in the Bled. This is our van slash party palace slash hotel on occasion. Basically the main entrance is right here. Got the keys to the party palace here. This door is broken, so it opens up a little wider than most van doors do that broke on this tour. And I'm not really complaining about it. It just opens a little wider. It's not falling off. So coming here, this is a bed right here. This guy is the one bed out in the open. This also folds out into a nice little sleeping facility. Our drummer actually built this bunk out of wood. It was a cargo van when we bought it. We bought this van at a police auction right before one of our tours. And yeah, instead of putting seats in or finding seats for it, our drummer is kind of a handyman. He built this with about 50 bucks of wood from a Home Depot. And on this tour it seats, or I guess it sleeps, 2 people up top here, 2 people underneath in what we call the cave. And not a lot of love making happens in either of these places except for to ourselves, and that's usually when someone has to sleep in the van by themselves. So yeah, not a lot of love making in this band happens on tour. But we have our video game chair here, and it gets sat on a lot. Usually people get tired of being stuck up there or down there. So this living room area, as we like to call it, is where we usually chill. There's usually 2 or 3 people down here talking or watching movies, you know, and making fun of things. That's a big pastime with the Bled. But yeah, sleeping facilities. Nice Tempur-Pedic mattress on top of plywood, and it's safe. It's actually bolted into the ground down here, so if the van flips or something, I like to be down here. The people up here are just dead. They're gonna die for sure. I like to be down here. I feel a little bit safer. I'll bump into some wood, maybe get a broken bone or something if the van flips, but I should be able to live to tell the story. Yeah, usually it's me down here, and this spot kind of flip-flops between our guitar tech and our sound guy. And no one likes to be down here because I just naturally have a lot more gas than the usual person, and it gets expelled in this general area. Not to say that it doesn't come out here, but to be lying next to me is pretty much, it's a gas chamber down there. Up here is usually, again, sometimes it switches when one of them are driving, but the drummer, Josh, and our vocalist, James, prefer it up here. And I'm not sure why. I can't sleep up there because my feet hang off and they go numb. I don't like that, so I like to sleep this way. And usually with my head on this end and my feet down there, although it's more popular to do it reverse. I don't know why. I like my head down here so I can get the air a little better. Up here, pretty standard. Cockpit, we got the driver and the navigator, and usually the navigator ends up falling asleep and isn't too helpful, but sometimes they stay awake. Who's ever in the driver's seat is in control of the iPod, and usually everyone just tries to sleep through it because we all listen to a bunch of different nonsense. And we have our trusty GPS that gets stored down here if you ever want to break into our van. Our GPS system is stuffed right down here in this little nook, along with the iPods and sunglasses and bottles of water. And yeah, video game chair, a gift from a friend. Friends, seen it on DVD. Pretty sweet. There's some shoes, basically discarded clothing, and towels, underwear, used condoms, trash. Everything just gets kind of thrown around here in this general area. It's kind of our living room slash dumpster. Here is our little trough, and usually we try to keep the trash down here. Usually the door's closed. Throw it down here, and when it opens, it just kind of spills onto the ground, and we sometimes pick it up, and sometimes we just beat it and let it. Hopefully, it'll biodegrade within several hundreds of years. But it's important to note that unlike a lot of vans, ours does come with a restroom, or several restrooms actually. This is a bottle full of urine that I want to say this is Josh's urine, and I'm just guessing because it's a lot of pee. You know, it's almost a liter's worth of pee, and he consumes a lot of alcohol. So it's probably Josh's. Here is another stall. And yeah, we have just various different restroom facilities in here, and it's crucial because if we all stopped whenever someone had to pee, we'd be stopping every 15 minutes. So we all got used to just kind of peeing into bottles. As far as going number 2 goes, we haven't really sorted that one out yet. Usually we just stop, and if not, we've had someone go into a bag before and just kind of tossed it, which is kind of gnarly. But it was like a no stopping kind of situation. Yeah, but that's our bathroom, living room, bedroom, and I guess this would be like the hall / cockpit. And yeah, I think that's basically it.